Hello my friends, and welcome back to the show that never ends. I'm Rod, your happy hippie, here to do a video on some recent finds, VCLT and Record Store Day releases. So let's kick back and talk some music as I enjoy a delicious beverage from my local raceway.
What are you doing?
I'm filming a video.
Okay.
Okay?
Let me go do my bakey.
You what?
So dumb cats.
Say hi.
Let me go do my bakey so
Okay.
dumb cats see me.
You do that. I'm going to start off with the VCLT. The movie Roadie, great movie. Hell of a good soundtrack.
Nobody see me?
The movie itself, probably a 1-star movie. Most movie critics, but what do movie critics know? This soundtrack is actually in really, really good shape. Fantastic shape. Spine's not even broken on it. It's got some great acts on here. Cheap Trick, Pat Benatar, the Joey Lee Band, Alice Cooper, Teddy Pendergrass, Eddie Rabbitt, Stephen Bishop, Hank Williams Jr., Jerry Lee Lewis, Roy Orbison is singing with Emmylou Harris, Styx, Blondie, Alice Cooper. And this is thank you to Beth at B-Sides. She showed it in one of her videos, and I told her this thing has escaped me for years. Every time I find a copy, the spine's broken, the albums are scratched to hell, and I remember the movie coming out. I was like 13 when it came out. My parents wouldn't let me go see it, and I was like, oh man, life sucks. But as I got older, I did watch the movie, and I didn't miss nothing. But it's a great soundtrack, very fun soundtrack. Some really cool people it's pictured. Debbie Harry, Meatloaf, Alice Cooper. Art Carney's actually in this movie. Art Carney from the Honeymooners. Anyway, thank you very much, Beth at B-Side Records, for letting me have that. That was very, very, very kind of you. And I appreciate it. Let's move forth with Record Store Day. Had to buy the Jimi Hendrix single. You've seen these. They're numbered. I've got number 7,822 out of 10,650. Whoop-de-doo, right? That's a cool 45. In this thing, they had left over from last Record Store Day, the August drop, Killing Floor, Out of Our Anuses. Is that what it fucking says? Uranus. Out of Uranus. Oh, that's a lot better. God damn. It's how to get old and get poor vision. I haven't listened to that one yet. It's supposed to be like bluesy, kind of rock psych. This was one that was recommended by somebody in the VC, someone that has a store, and they had pre-opened it before Record Store Day and played it. And it's Dave Pike, Jazz for the Jet Set. And it's all instrumental, kind of a Brazilian jazz thing going on. And that is absolutely flippin' wonderful. Screamin' Jay Hawkins, What That Is. And it is on colored vinyl. Kind of a orangey, kind of splatter, kind of marble. And this one was kind of pricey, and I don't know why. I mean, it was just a single record set, but they sold it for 37 bucks, if you could see that. And last but not least, I got the Allman Brothers. This is a great sounding album. And they were out of what I wanted, the Bill Evans, and they also didn't have the Sunvolt I wanted. So I said, well, hell, I got money left over. I take the Allman Brothers. And you've probably already seen the gatefold and how it looks, but I'll show it to you again. And it comes with a numbered glow-in-the-dark Little poster. And again, the sound on this album is absolutely amazing. It may be because I just put this baby on. Actually, my son-in-law put it on this morning. I had some great help from a guy I was talking to last night. He was going live on his YouTube channel. And he said, man, they're really easy to do. So it was a pretty simple process, and it sounds amazing. Truly amazing. Now I'm going to move on to some vinyl finds. A couple weeks ago I showed you all a bunch of techno and dance music and hip hop. I had boxes of it. But in religious music, boxes of religious music, I was finding strange stuff in it. But I found this copy of Don Cherry. And this is a wonderful, clean copy on Cadence Records. I cleaned it and played it today. Beautiful, beautiful piano jazz. Name of the album is Pianist Extraordinary. God, it sounds wonderful. And another thing I found in there I wanted to show you was this. All I saw was Power Glide. And I just kind of put it to the side. But something kept calling me back to it. So I went back, I pulled it out. Power Glide was an album by the new writers of the Purple Sage. Vinyl was as clean as it could be. A little dusty from years and years of being tucked away, though. Cleaned up, just beautiful sounding album. I'd never heard of the album, Power Glide by New Riders, and I am so glad I took the 5 seconds to open up the pack and see what the hell I had there. Also in that box was a very clean copy of Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, Bob Dylan soundtrack. Vinyl's clean as it could be.
Paul,
So,
Paul, can you leave the door open so the kitty did?
yeah, you could leave the door open and let the cats in. We're leaving the door open to let the cats in, just in case you're interested. And this was not out of the box. This is one I recently purchased. Got it on Amazon, and I was supposed to get the Mo5 pressing or the master recording pressing, and they sent me a 2-record set, 1 stereo, 1 mono. I called. There was like a $25 difference in price. They said they were out of the one I ordered. I don't know if the guy in the warehouse, man, if he's just slacking, he was ready to go to lunch. So he grabbed anyone he could find and put that in the box. So they're letting me keep this, and they're going to refund the difference. So I basically I'm paying for this, and that's fine. I played it. It sounds really, really nice. Now this next group of albums I got off of one gentleman. He came in to the shop with a huge, huge box of albums, and he wanted us to buy them all. And we're in the process of deciding what we're taking to the new location, if we even have a new location. Yeah, we're downsizing. We just don't really have the money to buy a bunch of new stuff for my booth and for my friend's booth on it. But I said, let me go through them and I'll see what I like for myself, if that's cool. And he was like, yeah, man, you know. This is a mint copy of Billy Joel, and I'm not a huge Billy Joel fan, but I like him enough to have this. Spine's perfect. Billy Joel's Greatest Hits 1 and 2. Near mint. He said, and I believe him, I have no reason to doubt this man, because I had already bought him from him. He's an honest man. He's a few years older than me. He said they bought it. What? I won't take them out. I just show them to him. Okay? He said him and his wife would buy albums sometimes and put them on cassette. Delaney and Bonnie and Friends. Album cover has a lot of love on it. A lot of love. But the vinyl wasn't very good. Not great, in very good condition, and this was a very fun listen. Eagles' debut album cover, VG Plus at best. The vinyl, VG Plus Plus.
Not even kiddie food. No.
Richard Betts, better known as Dickie Betts. Same thing, the album cover. It was just in a pile of albums. But the album is a good, solid, very good. Some hairline scratches. Of course, Dickie Betts from the Allman Brother Band. And this is one, he said, that they bought and played one time on Halloween, and I believe him. Fright Night, the soundtrack. If you've ever seen the movie Fright Night, man, it's a really funny horror movie. One of my favorite comedy horror movies ever, Fright Night. It had that crazy guy in there, what's his name? Gary Busey. The soundtrack's pretty decent. It's got Jay Giles on it, the band Autograph, Ian Hunter, April Wine, Devo, White Sister, who I'd never heard of, but that's a pretty decent song, actually. And he said, bought it for a Halloween party, played it once, and put it up. Talking Heads. Vinyl is near mint. The album is a very good plus. And this Paul McCartney Tug of War, near mint, all the way around. Tug of War. And those were the albums, 9 albums I bought from him. 3 of them he gave me the word. The Paul McCartney, the Billy Joel, he said he played them as he put them on cassette, never played them again. And Fright Night, he said he played once at his Halloween party. And I had no reason to doubt him, because they looked that way. All 9 albums. I said, man, what do you have to have for it? He's like, just give me $20, man. He goes, if you're taking him home to enjoy him, just give me $20. I'd be good. So, that was a very good deal for me, and I'm not flipping those. I'm keeping these. And I'm missing something. Hey, Sophie! I found it. You pushed it under the chair. I thought I was missing something. And if you watched my video the other day, you saw how bummed out I was that I had ordered this album. It came about a week ago with the corners smashed, and it wasn't what I ordered. I ordered the album. They sent me the CD box set, which comes with a beautiful book, a DVD. That's everything it comes with. 3 CDs. No, 2 CDs. 3 CDs. And a DVD. It comes with a remastered version of it. It comes with the outtakes and a CD of all the live music and a DVD of a concert. But I had ordered the album. So I got this again, the second time by mistake. I called and they're like, well, send the damaged one back to us. And UPS already picked it up this morning, so they're working quickly. They said as soon as they get it back, they're going to refund my initial payment. So I'm basically going to get refunded, and that will be for free. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. But when I get the money that they're refunding me, I'm going to buy the Stone box set, but I'm not buying it from Amazon. And then last but not least, and she's dying to open this, and I don't know why. It's Pink Floyd. Look out, baby. It's Pulse, a 4-album set. And everyone knows about this album. I finally broke down and got it because they had it listed at a really great price. Your Pops needs that back, baby. So, I haven't opened it yet. I'm waiting for the right day, the right moment. And maybe because I've gotten the new stylist, the Ortofon Red. Maybe tonight would be a good night to sit down and enjoy that. Who knows? Guys, thank you for hanging out with me in this rambling video. I hope everyone's doing safe. Thank you to everyone for watching. I appreciate everyone who watches and comments. Treat each other with respect, man. This is just for fun. We're just having a good time hanging out. Remember, it's wrong to hate.